Hello everybody, today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. What in the world does that day mean to you? To citizens of the United States of America, it means we are voting for our next United States president, along with state senators and others. The focus of today is who's going to win. Is it going to be Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? There's a lot of different opinions as to who will make the best president, but we live in a democracy. We are lucky to live in a country that gives people a choice. There's no one person who gets up and says, I'm your leader. We, the people, get to choose who our president is. And the way we do that in an organized way is we vote. But this vote is a secret ballot. That means that when I give my pick, I can only choose one who I want to vote for. I can't say, oh, I like both of them and I'm put a ticket in each one. No, I choose one of them and I don't share that with anyone around me in the voting place. Now, if I want to discuss it with my family and my friends, that's up to me. But when I'm in the voting place, it's a secret ballot and nobody has the right to ask me who I'm voting for. I mean, they can ask, but I don't have to tell because that's my right as a United States citizen. And I'm going to decide, do I think Trump will do a better job leading this country, or do I think Harris will do a better job leading this country? And then I take my vote and I cast my vote. In the olden days, when I was little, we would go into this real booth and we would move this big thing to the side and drag it back and forth. And it was like everybody was in these little shower curtains. Things are a little different now, and I'm going to go take you to see what is going on here on election day. But remember, there is only one being in control of the election. So with all of the people coming out and doing our piece to make sure that this nation has proper leadership, Hashem is the one who makes that ultimate decision. And not just that, but Hashem is the one who really gives power to our leaders, makes them have clear-headed decisions. So remember that with all of the chaos and all the people saying vote for this one and that one's going to be better, Hashem is in control, and Hashem's the one who ultimately makes everything happen the way it should. So when I come to election day, I know I'm doing my part as a United States citizen, but I also know that no matter what happens, it's going to be okay, because this is the way Hashem runs this world. I am in the Baltimore City voting school, and I'm lucky enough to bump into a very important man.
Councilman Yitzy Schleifer.
How cool is that? Never know who you are. Any Baltimoreans know who this person is. He's very, very important. And can you talk to people out there about the importance of voting, particularly the kids?
It's very important you come out to vote and you decide who you think should represent you, people who are going to do the things that you want to see done in your community, like make your community safer. And so it's important to come out and vote so that you have a seat at the table.
What do you do?
We do everything from public safety to the streets, if there's potholes, if your garbage isn't picked up. So we see the fire department, the police department.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for coming out to vote.
Yeah, and it's so cool that there's a from Jewish person in the government system that understands our community to speak up for us, so we thank you for doing that.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of unique needs in the community, a lot of things people don't know about, and so it's important to have somebody who understands that. And one good example would be when you're walking to shul on Yontif. You know, it used to be where they didn't understand that we have tens of thousands of people walking through the street. Now, when I got into office, I made sure that there's police all over the place, and so we have a lot of public safety over Yontif.
That's very cool. And remember, you are all incredible kids. I know it's a secret ballot, so I'm not going to ask you who you're voting for. But you want to tell me why you're excited to vote today?
Mostly, I just really was not happy the last 4 years. I'm not happy with how it was handled, not happy how anything was done, especially that hurricane.
The hurricane, yeah, that really was a doozy.
You know, that was a chance for her to give the American people a sense of what she would do in a crisis if she won.
I feel like the last 4 years was a hurricane for you.
Yeah, but those two states were drowning, and you know, those two states are practically swing states.
All right. Thank you to this country that we can choose, right?
That's true.
That's right.
All right, have a good day.
We can choose. May the best one win. So I'm here with all of the important people in Baltimore.
I'm Delegate Sandy Rosenberg.
And here is my very own neighbor.
Andy Miller.
How
Nice to
funny
meet
is
you.
that? My next door neighbor. Now, I think I know your position in this
Right,
election
you've seen the
because you have
signs on my
lawn
lawn.
signs.
Right,
Exactly, the
that's
lawn
right,
signs
that's
say
right.
it.
Yeah.
But can you give a message to the kids about the importance of having a democracy in our country?
So I've seen several people walking in here with their young children. I addressed the children. I said to them, "Are you learning to vote?"
Yeah?
And they said yes. I said, "Good for you."
Good.
I think everybody needs to make a decision based on what their values are, and if everybody does that and makes their own choice based on what they believe, then hopefully we're all going to be okay.
Right. You learn about the candidates.
Right.
You listen. You know, you learn in school, and then you learn as you get older, and
Right.
you make an educated decision. You
Right.
don't just do what the waves are doing.
Right.
You know?
And you try to persuade people, and they may or may not agree with you, but we all, at the end of the day, have to respect each other's opinions. And
I like
so
that.
That's what it's about.
All because someone's on the opposing team, so to say.
Right.
We're really all the
Yeah,
same team.
it's
'cause we
become
all
much
have
more too
pride in our
polarized.
country. Mhm.
So we don't believe in talking other people down, insulting people, but that's not how we do
Right,
it.
right. Your job is not to stand here and say, don't vote for this.
No,
Your
my job is
yeah.
to say people, we hope you'll vote for this because we think it's important.
Right. Thank you, Andy. And thank you, Delegate Rosenberg.
That's fine.
Okay, now I'm going in to vote. So they don't allow people to video inside there, but I wish I could have, because believe it or not, I got a little bit emotional. Like, this is a pivotal moment in history and I get to be a part of it. My singular vote really counts, and who knows, you know, if each of us said, hey, it's just one vote, I don't have to go vote, then we wouldn't have an election that's fair. We need to have the masses. Every single person needs to go vote. And guys, did I even vote if I didn't get this sticker? I asked for 2. I said, hey, I pay my taxes, I need 2, please. And so the lady gave me a sticker, and then she looked at me and she's like, excuse me, are you old enough to vote? I said, uh-oh, I blew my cover. She realizes that I'm just an incredible kid. She's like, no, seriously, are you old enough to vote? And I'm like, yes, and thank you. That is the best compliment I ever got in my life. So I like you very much, sticker lady. And in all seriousness, if you haven't yet voted, go vote. It's so important to cast your ballot. But of course, like I said before, and I'll tell you what I did, I stood there in the voting booth with just the 4 walls around me. And I looked up at the heavens and I said, Hashem, I'm voting for you. And then I closed my eyes and I said a parak to Tehillim, and then I voted for who I think, with the guidance of my rabbanim and with the information that I've collected. I voted for the candidate that I think would do the best job leading the United States of America, who would do good for the Jews, do good for Israel, and of course do good for our country. Go vote and may the best one win. Okay, so when you get inside the building, there's a table of people working there, and today they were super friendly and excited to be there, and they mentioned to me that they were there since 5:45 this morning. I said, have you guys been eating anything? We don't have any snacks here. We're hungry. I was like, that's it. I'm getting you guys donuts. So then they all gave me their donut orders. One of them asked for a sprinkle donut, one of them asked for a blue donut, one of them asked for a chocolate cake donut. But I'm just gonna run to Dunkin' and bring it over to these really nice voting people. Why not? Make them happy in the middle of their long, long day. You will now get 2 dozen donuts. I want you to mix it up with the best donuts.
100%, man.
Okay, you make me a good mix. And you know what I'm doing with the donuts?
I don't know.
I'm bringing them to the people who are at the voting place. They're very hungry.
Oh, more happy, man. Good job.
We're gonna go make people happy.
That's 100% good job. Anything else, man?
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, I am back to the voting place with the donuts. Ooh. Okay, Maishi's gonna tell us why it's so important to vote. Okay, Maishi's gonna tell us what you should do today.
Vote. Let's go vote.
Okay, vote, vote, vote. Don't be lazy. Go vote and go make a difference. And kids, one day, you too, before you know it, are gonna vote. And you'll be thankful that we live in a country with a democracy where you can be part of history. Bye, everybody.